Hi. Well, I received, first of all, let me start off. I'm going to keep a piece of hair in my face like this because I have an allergic reaction and my eye is like bloodshot red. It looks terrible. I mean, it really looks bad. I mean, it's like, okay, at least it's not all swollen and puffed up, but it's like, it's bad. I mean, if I let you see it, see, look at that. Terrible. So anyway, pretend like that doesn't exist. Anyway, I'm going to answer something. And no, I don't have a pot belly. It's just that this shirt I'm wearing has pockets in the front, and for some reason they pop out. Like I'm a mess today. Anyway, I've got to do this video because I've got 2 appointments that I've got to go on and I can't be late. And I want to make sure that I stay ahead of all of this posting stuff. So anyway, I have been asked to answer the question about what to wear on a first date. Now, I know that some people have been writing me and asking me about what do they wear going back to the office. Well, this particular person said, she's been Zoom dating. She's been really comfortable. She's been dressing really cute from the top to the waist. And she seems to like the person. They seem to like her. And what she wants to know is what should she wear going on a human face-to-face in the flesh kind of date, right? And I'm like, oh gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. First of all, I'm going to just run it down really quick, okay? Comfort. Comfort is the new sexy. We found this out. 2020 was the year of comfort. Everyone was comfortable wearing some weird stuff in the house, weird slippers, all this kind of stuff. Well, comfort is still the new sexy. Okay, so whatever you're comfortable in, go with it. Stay natural and try not to try too hard, because that is just a total. I was about to say something, but then I know some kids might be watching this. That's just a crusher there. It's just like, you don't want to try too hard. And you also don't want to try to be everything for everyone. You don't want to try to be a comedian for this one because he likes funny people, or you don't want to try to be sexy because this one likes sexy. I mean, you just want to be yourself. I mean, and that is going to trump any kind of wardrobe that you've got or any kind of outfit that you wear on this first date, right? So, but having said that, though, it's like you want minimal makeup, because most of the time guys do like to kind of like see a girl in her natural kind of state. And I guess this is for girls. Girls like to see guys in kind of like their natural state too. There are a lot of guys that wear makeup. I mean, it's like, it's whoa, but they do. So it's kind of like, so just have things to a minimum. If you wear red lipstick, wear red lipstick. No one's even caring about it anymore. I mean, Ruby Woo is a fabulous lip color by MAC, and it looks good on every kind of shade, every skin tone. Whether you're light, dark, medium, in between, polka dot, Ruby Woo looks really good. It's kind of like a bluish red. However, blondes do really look good in like corals and pinker reds, but nevertheless, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you can rock it, rock it. If you wear it and you feel comfortable in it, wear it. Okay, black lipstick on a first date might be a little bit funny, unless you've been zooming in black lipstick and that just really gets him going, then go for it. But enough about the head, the cosmetics, and the hair. Like I said, the hair should just be just the way you normally wear it. And I think what I'm really trying to get at is that guys, particularly if they think that they're serious about you, they want you to look as close as what you're going to look like if you wake up next to them. Meaning, they don't want to go to sleep with some beautiful sex kitten, really gorgeous girl, and then wake up to, Freddy Krueger, because because the hair is going one way, the thing is going this way, fangs are sticking out, it's just like, okay, they want you to kind of look fresh and natural and all that kind of stuff, whatever. I mean, it's like allergy eye or not, you want to be comfortable, okay? So, one thing that I do say, and I was saying this to her, if you're wearing a mini skirt, try to exercise how much skin you show on the first date. I mean, if you've been online and he hasn't seen the bottom of you, you might want to wear a shorter dress. shorter dress with flat shoes, ballerina flats, or a block heel, something like that. You might want to wear something that's comfortable so that you can walk in it, just in case afterwards you really like each other and you want to go for a stroll down the avenue or down, you know, the park or whatever. I mean, don't go into parks with people you don't really know, especially at night, because you don't know who they know, who could be waiting for either one of you. So just don't do that. Try to stay in a well-lit, secure place, you know, until you really get to know this person, like really get to know them. But, you know, minis, I always say show less skin as possible on a first date, simply because you don't want to give the wrong impression, unless you've already given the wrong impression. You know what I mean? If you've been zooming more than just your face. But hopefully not, and hopefully that hasn't been the case. But if you have, then you're on another show altogether. But if you've actually been normal and you haven't been showing too much skin online, you shouldn't show too much skin on your first date. You should kind of like keep it neutral. If you're going to wear a mini skirt, then make sure that your blouse is actually up to, you know, a couple of buttons open if it's an open blouse top, and you know, long sleeves. If you want to wear a short sleeve with a longer dress, make sure you've got some kind of tight on or legging under it. You just don't want to show too much skin. If you're showing cleavage, try to maintain it. Maybe you want to do a midi. A midi dress is always great. And midi, M-I-D-I, not mini, M-I-N-I. So if you do a midi, that's actually really nice. You could wear a kitten heel with that. And it also depends on which restaurant you're going to. Restaurants or bar, pubs, if you're meeting in the park, or if you're having a beach date, you dress accordingly. I mean, of course, most guys would love it if you actually rocked up in some Daisy Dukes short shorts, body conscious dress, and, you know, and stilettos. I mean, a lot of guys like this. Just as guys love the color red. They love the color red. For some reason, it's very attractive to men. But I say go with the color that works well for you. Try to avoid gray, though. I know gray is fabulous and it's strong and it means strength in women and everything like that. But on a first date, it's kind of like a womp womp. It's just not sexy. It's not really nice. Pink is cute and playful if you want to kind of like really not be taken serious. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, pink is beautiful and I wear a lot of pink too. I mean, and this is probably why no one takes me really serious. But nevertheless, stay with what makes you comfortable. If you don't really care about this guy and you just really kind of say, okay, look, I'm just here to have a dinner and have a drink and then leave, then, you know, go for orange. I don't know, for some reason orange reminds people of circuses and things like this. I love orange. I wear orange a lot too. So there you go. But really, truly, I mean, I've listed it. There is a YouTube video that I've done with this using a real human about first dates and going on first dates and what looks good and what doesn't, and how much skin to show and how much skin not to show. And I can't really think of anything I want to give in the short notes here. I mean, it's like, but what I can say is that I know that at home you've been wearing a lot of baggy stuff. Please don't wear baggy stuff. Like baggy, like falling off your butt baggy. This kind of stuff isn't really attractive. I mean, unless you're going to a skateboard park or something like this. Like I said, it depends on where you're going. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on a lot of things. And it depends on also what kind of vibe you guys had. I mean, hopefully you've at least seen each other, so you know who you're looking for. But if you haven't, you want to make that first impression. And hopefully this person wants to make a first impression too, by dressing sensibly. And if you've got a signature fragrance, by all means, make sure you spray a little bit on. Don't overkill it so that you knock everybody out in the place, because soon we'll be able to take off these masks, so people will be smelling full hog, you know, so you don't want to smell like overkill, or roadkill or whatever. Or whatever. But let me see what else. I know that a guy was telling me that he really likes skinny jeans and backless dresses, because it's sort of like a I'm very demure, and then you turn around, it's like, da gotcha, I'm sexy. You know, one of those kind of things. But you don't have to listen to guys always. I mean, because sometimes guys are just ridiculous. But you have to go with what you're comfortable with. I have listed a number of things on this Instagram post, but for the video, yeah, I think that one's going to actually break it down a little bit more, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, have fun. And for the person that actually asked me this question, we are currently working together, so I will be videoing her shopping trip with her first date stuff. The only other thing I have to kind of like say is, please do not ask a guy or a girl, if you're on a date with a girl, if something's on your face, something's on your eye, something's in your nose, or anything like this. The reason why I say this is because I'm being really serious. I was in a meeting the other day, and we were in a restaurant, and someone actually took, and this is a full-fledged on woman. This is not even a date. This was just a woman I was actually meeting because she had some material that I was trying to buy, and she looked at me. She took her mask off, and she looked at me, and she goes, "Is there something in my nose? All clean? All clean?" Like this. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hey, wait now, hey, I'm just here to get some material samples. I'm not here to like be a nosologist and look up your nose and everything like this and see what's on your face or in your teeth. I mean, it's just like this. I mean, she could have done what I do if I'm on a date or if I'm actually just with another human being, you take your phone, pretend like you're looking at your text messages or something, or photos. It's like, and pretend like you're going up and you just got your camera on. It's preferably if you've got a video on, so that you're like oh, so funny. Okay, there's nothing in my teeth. Okay, there's nothing in my nose either. It's so cute. Oh, funny, like that. So when you do something like that, I mean, they won't know what you're doing. They might think you're a little bit of a spaz, but that's okay. You can only imagine what my dates are like, but I'm always having a good time, and I'm always comfortable being who I am. And if that's being silly, so be it. If that's being fun, so be it. And it's just me being myself. And I haven't had any complaints so far. So happy first dates back in the real world. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.